Local coverage you can count on continues with Alyssa Ivinson and Dirk Rowley. You're watching Wayne 15 News at 6.
They destroy our kindergarten, schools, houses every day. The world changed in 1 minute.
A Summit City connection to the war in Ukraine. In the heart of downtown Fort Wayne is the Plock Friendship Garden, a tribute to its sister city in Poland. Via Zoom, we traveled 4,600 miles around the world to talk to people in Plock. It also has a sister city in Ukraine, Zhytomyr. Hundreds of people fleeing Ukraine are seeking safety in Plock, and its mayor tells Wayne 15 he hopes other sister cities around the world will now stand with them in solidarity.
The
sign that stands usually at the market square says "I love Plock," but today it was painted with Ukrainian colors to show the solidarity.
The Ukrainian national anthem, now played every day in Plock, Poland, a town about half the size of Fort Wayne, giving shelter and refuge to their Ukrainian neighbors.
500 people.
More than 500, yeah.
Speaking through a translator, Mayor Andrzej Nowakovsky says his city has opened its arms to people in their Ukrainian sister city, Zhytomyr.
The city has prepared places to stay for our guests, not for the refugees, for the guests who came here to leave their country because of the war. The residents of Plock have opened their hearts and opened their apartments and houses to host the guests from Ukraine.
It was really difficult and scary.
Tatiana and Darina are two of them.
It was cold, so we stay all night on the street with little children.
Zhytomyr is 85 miles from the Ukrainian capital Kyiv and 471 miles from Plock, Poland. Tatiana and her 12-year-old daughter and Darina and her 11-year-old sister made that journey, walking the last 6 miles to the border because the roads were gridlocked. Now they're safe in their sister city and grateful.
We don't expect such support from neighbors where we live, but we are really thankful for all of our Polish neighbors for helping us. We feel safe, but our parents and, for example, my two brothers is still in Ukraine.
To help those still in Ukraine, Plock is also collecting supplies like non-perishable food, diapers, and first aid kits to send to Zhytomyr, a city helping its sister in a time of need and also asking for the same.
And today we are supporting those people who are fighting for their freedom. If we can, we would also like to ask for your financial support so we can use the money for further helping Ukrainian people in Zhytomyr.
It's a real war and war against Ukrainian national. And of course, we're really strong nations, but we need help. This war influence on each of us. This war influence on all countries, and never Ukraine can be the same Ukraine.
As the Russian invasion continues, Nowakovsky says he doesn't know how many more Ukrainians will seek refuge in his city, but they'll be ready to help.
We truly know that there is a very long march in front of us.
Mayor Nowakovsky has already sent a letter to Fort Wayne Mayor Tom Henry. We're told Henry is working to determine how the Fort Wayne community can best help. Those details should be worked out soon. And for immigrants and refugees in Fort Wayne impacted by the conflict in Ukraine, Amani Family Services can offer support.